Hello everyone and welcome back. And this will be your general weekly reading for the sign of Taurus for the week of September 5th through the 11th of 2022. All right. And I would also like to thank everyone who has given my channel a thumbs up, and a special thank you to you who have subscribed to my channel. Thank you very much, as well as those who have left comments. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you for all your efforts. All right, Taurus, what have you got in store for you? First card out, the King of Wands. All right, so you have fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're very energetic, fast moving, fast growing. They like things to go. They like to move. They are very motivated people, and they can motivate anybody. You know, they don't see challenges. They just see a few obstacles, and they're willing to do what it takes to move forward with them. They're very good that way. You know, maybe you're also planning a trip for yourself coming up here in the future, some sort of getaway. You know. All right. And the Tower card. So you've come to some sort of realization, like a flash of insight of what you want to do or should be doing. And I think you're going to pull up your socks and have it done, because you're starting to realize that the foundation you thought was so good, such as friendships, family, or even a relationship in some cases, weren't as on solid ground as you were hoping. And some of you, this may be even in your finances. So you're starting to, you have that wake-up call. You're starting to see what's falling apart and what isn't. And so you know which way to go for yourself. It's time to clear house and in some cases even have words with people. And the Fool. So going against the grain here a little bit this week with some people, or how they feel about your life. You know, they're feeling like maybe you're trying to, you know, step out into the unknown and start to enjoy your life, and they're trying to hold you back, sort of thing. You know, they're just, well, that's not a really good decision for you. Well, the only one who can make that decision is you. And the Ace of Pentacles. So something being offered to you, almost like a gift, you know, and this could be tangible, you know, as well as work-orientated, material gains in some sort. Maybe somebody's making you some sort of tempting offer, and you're thinking about it, and that's why they sort of have this opinion about you. But, you know, you're starting to realize that they don't have the right to have an opinion, because you've already had that flash of insight, that wake-up call, so you know how this is going to end up for you. And the Three of Swords. So feeling some sort of betrayal. Now this could be in a relationship, a friendship, even family members in some cases. Somebody has definitely hurt you unexpectedly. You've found out about something, and now you're just going to deal with it. You're going to take the swords out and set yourself free so that you can move into happier times in your life. Now, this could be you have done this to somebody else, or they've done it to you, but you're going to set yourself free here. And the Four of Rods. So you're on solid foundation. You have good ideas of what you want to do and what you want your life to look like in the future, and you're not afraid to move forward to do it. And I think that's what a lot of people are having issues with. You know, you're basking in your accomplishments, and you should. You know, you're rewarding yourself. You're maybe taking that trip that you're thinking of taking for quite a while, and you've decided that, you know, got nothing to lose and everything to gain. So you're just going to go for it. And the Queen of Wands. All right. So that's a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. They're very energetic. They're very like I always say, little energizer bunnies. They don't seem to slow down for anything. If they get a thought, they just go for it. They don't care what people think or say about them. They dress a little bit eccentric sometimes, but it doesn't matter. They're quite happy with themselves. And boy, that's a comfortable world to live in. And the Page of Wands. So good news coming in. Some sort of offer out of the blue. Somebody's either going to give you a call or an invitation to something, or you're going to do that to somebody else. You're going to call them, and you guys are going to have a really good talk. You quite enjoy each other. Just out of you're feeling optimistic and, a little bit of giddy up in your step. You're just happy, and that's wonderful. And the Knight of Pentacles. So new beginnings, new offers on the table. This could be a traveling, like a trip, like I said, for some of you. Others it would be just, a nice walk in a park or taking a bike ride somewhere, just enjoying the day, enjoying the week, enjoying the company. And the Nine of Swords, so, feeling a little bit of remorse over something that was said or done, and wondering, how do I fix this, or how do I, it's keeping you up at night, and that's not a good thing at all. Maybe you just need to, sit back, think about it for a bit, and then clear your conscience and the air, give them a phone call, talk to them, that sort of thing. And that way you can move forward and rest at night where you definitely need your sleep. And the World card. So starting over, you've come to some sort of completion. You've finished finish line in your life. You're starting over in something that you can see going into the future, a little more positive. Thinking of taking a trip for some others of you. Could be a trip abroad, someplace you've never been before. Always wanted to travel, and off you go. You're rewarding yourself finally. And the Eight of Swords. So, having a little bit of doubt. Feeling like you're, we all have that. We make a decision to do something, and then we, question ourselves and wondering if it's the right thing. But you realize that you have to cut yourself out of this. You have to set yourself free, because it's what you really want anyhow. It's just a matter of cutting yourself free and stepping forward to do it. And the Four of Pentacles. So, again, you're a little bit worried. You're quite content and financially as well as otherwise in your life. But you're a little bit afraid to move left or right in fear that you might lose the stability that, you've gained over these years. And that's all right. We all do that too. We always second guess ourselves, wondering if we're making the right decision. Do I have enough money in the bank account? Is this a great idea? That sort of thing. And we question ourselves to death, So try not to overanalyze or overthink yourself too much this week. Use your money to create your own happiness. Don't try to, hang on to it until, you pass away, sort of thing. You have to enjoy what you've taken such, blood, sweat, and tears to earn. It should be some of your enjoyment too. And the Five of Pentacles. So most definitely thinking about your finances, your life, where you've gone this far, the sacrifices you've had to do, whether you're going in the right direction, not really taking advice from other people. Maybe you've had a little bit of a setback in your life somewhere, and that's left a mark on you, why you're so worried about all of this. You could have had some financial loss or perhaps an illness that you feel like it set you back enough that you're not as well provided for yourself as you would have liked. And other ones of yous, you're, over analyzing something and you're worrying needlessly about, things that are never going to come about. And the Seven of Swords. So keeping your thoughts to yourself, not letting really anybody into, past judgment and that, which is good. Sometimes, if you say less, you go farther. And the Three of Wands. So you're on stable ground. You have plenty of things out there for yourself. You're not really in lack of anything. You're just unsure of things. So you're looking out over into the horizons of which way you should go with your life. Whether you should take that trip or that idea that you have and go forward with it. But you're on solid ground, like I said. You're just looking out over in the horizons to which way you should go, which is okay too, because we all second guess ourselves. That's natural. Don't underestimate that one. We're not all born with silver spoons, and so we have a few setbacks, and we learn that, maybe we need to be a little more frugal in life. All right, I'm going to shuffle and deal you an Angel Oracle card and see what kind of clarity we can get on this. But overall, it's a good reading. You're having to make some decisions. You're going to have to, stand your ground. You don't owe everybody always answers. All right. Taurus. New romance is intimate either with a newcomer or through the rekindled passion in your existing relationships. Be open to giving and receiving love. Ah, that's wonderful. All right, Taurus, on that note, I will say goodbye for now, and I will talk to you again next week. Until then, stay safe, stay healthy, and bye for now.